What up? And welcome to Operation Murder It Out. Gonna be doing some more work on milkshake today. The rear spring broke, so I gotta take that off, replace it with a new one. Suspension is really rusty, so I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. So let's take this tire off and see how bad this is. Alright, so honestly I don't think this is gonna be too bad. That bolt is not extremely rusty, it's just surface rust. There's a bolt on the other side. That one also doesn't look too bad, it's just surface rust. I think I'm just gonna struggle just a little bit with the sway bar link, but that is a newer sway bar link, so I should have very little problems taking it off. Okay, sway bar link is loose. Pretty easy to get off. Once again, it is a newer sway bar link, so pretty easy. This bolt, the threads on it are not too rusty, so I'm not really worried about that one. That one up here, right there, it is a little bit rusty, so I'm going to be really careful taking that off. But pretty much I'm just going to loosen that up and take this one all the way off. Alright, so this bolt came off really easy. Super happy about that. That bolt on the other side of the lower control arm also moved with no problems. Super happy about that as well. Just got to remove the spring now. So it snapped right there. Also snapped on the bottom too. There's the old piece. And then an old piece in here as well. With the old spring, since it snapped off, it was rubbing up against the bump stop every time I hit a bump, so it was squeaking. So now I can compare this one to the new spring, and hopefully I got the right one. Okay, old spring on the left, new spring on the right. The new spring looks like it's smaller in diameter, and it looks like it has a little bit more coils on it, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so on. So it's definitely going to affect my ride just a little bit, but it's better than a broken spring. So if you're doing this on your car the way I did it, once I loosen up this bolt, I put my floor jack under the control arm to support it so that the old spring doesn't shoot the control arm down. And then I slowly lowered the floor jack and tapped on the control arm until it just completely fell on the floor jack, and then I slowly lowered it. So to put it back in, I'm going to install a new spring and use the floor jack to slowly install it. Alright, so this was a lot easier than I thought it would be. That bolt is tight. That bolt is nice and tight. The hardest part about this job is lining up the bolt holes to get that bolt to go back in. Sway bar link is back in place. I just gotta bolt it down, and then I will move on to the other side. Alright, moving on to the passenger side. This spring is not broken, but I got 2 in the pack, so I'm going to be replacing this one too. Basically the same thing I did on the driver's side is the same thing I'm going to be doing on the passenger side. So I'm going to loosen up the sway bar link, take this bolt out, and then loosen up the bolt on the inner portion of the control arm, and then slowly lower the arm so I can get the spring out. Nice and easy. Should be loose enough. that loose. All right, now let's do the sway bar. Got it. All right, let's get that off now. Looks like I was wrong. This one did break. Okay. Well, time to put the new one in. Alright, so pretty much from here, tighten down this bolt up here, bolt the sway bar link down, and put the wheel back on. Passenger side is officially done. That bolt is back on. Sway bar link is bolted back down. That bolt is on. New spring is in. Driver's side is the same way. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.